Yo, it's Joe, and welcome to another video. Guys, nobody told me that there was a new Exandria Unlimited series called Divergence, and it just started. So you're telling me that I could pick up on an Exandria Unlimited story when it's just starting and basically be a part of it. I'ma do it. So hopefully there's no spoilers. I really hope that there's no spoilers for anything. I am jumping into this understanding that I may get spoiled for something. With that being said, I'm too excited to be witnessing this with people in current times, and I want to do it. So yeah, if you guys watch ahead, or if you guys know something that hey you might want to avoid this part, balls, don't go too far, or whatever, you guys let me know. But for now, we're gonna get in there. So let's see what this bad boy's about. I got the notes ready. Let's do it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Exandria Unlimited Divergence.
Ooh.
Wow.
He's always so good
Story
with the
of an age of
intros,
wrath
man.
and ruin, one of the events
Great
that
energy.
unfolded and ended that age of calamity. I'm your dungeon master, and I'd like to introduce you to
Bro,
your
is this
players for
picking
this
up
incredible
right
series.
after, son?
To my left, Liam O'Brien.
Oh, we got Liam in the game?
Jasmine Dunn.
I don't know who
Alexander
Jasmine is, I don't
Ward.
think.
What Liam said.
I don't
Celia
know.
Rose Gooding.
Hold on. Too many people. Wait a minute. We have Liam. Jasmine, what's her name?
Dunn.
Jasmine Dunn.
Alexander Ward.
Have I seen her before? I don't think I've seen her before. Alexander Ward
What Liam said.
Celia Rose Gooding.
and Celia Rose Gooding, who I also don't know. But you guys know that I love also not knowing people, because it's a great way for me to get to know how talented these people are with the different personalities, how they jump off each other. I'm excited either way. Let's learn about some new people. You guys probably know about these people. I don't, but I'm excited to figure it all out. Let's do it.
We could not be more excited to bring you this tale of wrath, ruin, and woe, and of the things that come after. But first, we have some announcements. So, Matt, could you come up and make some announcements for us?
Yeah, I'll get over there.
Yeah, it's crazy to see Matt in something. It's like I'm watching Escape from Bloodkeep, kind of.
Alrighty. Sam, why don't you tell us about tonight's sponsor?
Sam, why don't you tell us about tonight's sponsor? That's right.
What?
It's how
What just happened? Oh, okay.
you used to say it. Wow, and look, the desk is the same, and the lights, the microphones. It's
What
just
have things changed, bro? Am I like so out the loop? I got a lot of catching
where
up to
everything
do.
used to be. This is amazing.
Sam,
isn't it?
what do you even?
I'm just getting sentimental, man. You know how sometimes suddenly it hits you, you see something, and it triggers a memory flooding back. Like, look, there's Laura's dice. Oh, and look, there's Laura.
Hi.
She still smells the same. And there's Travis.
What is
who's still
happening?
Got that mustard on his lip. It feels like we were just here. It feels like we were here just a few days ago, doesn't
Sam,
it?
we were just here a few days
I
ago.
know, that's what it feels like. It's incredible.
And you
Sam,
you
what?
have to read the sponsorship.
What's
Yeah,
wrong
I
with you,
did,
Sam?
didn't I?
He's
Like
always
right
he's
now, you
he's
have to
always
read
gonna do
the
something
Oh,
crazy
right,
for the
right,
sponsor
Avowed
reads and
is a
sponsorship.
first-person fantasy action RPG from the award-winning team at Obsidian Entertainment. Set in the world of Aora, introduced in Pillars of Eternity, you are the envoy of Adir, a distant land, sent to investigate rumors of a spreading plague throughout the living lands, a mysterious island filled with adventure and danger. Can you save this unknown frontier and your
Got
souls from
him.
forces threatening to tear them asunder? Explore the wild island landscapes, mix and match swords, spells,
You read
guns,
that
and
teleprompter,
shields.
Sam.
Fight
You read
your
it.
way. Choose companions.
Read the
With
script.
special abilities to fight with you. Your choices will help shape your world as you pursue your quest.
Hell
Wow.
yeah.
I used to be so good at these ads, wasn't I?
Except you forgot the website.
Exactly like I used to. Go to xbox.com/avowed to pre-order now, or even play today with the premium edition.
Back to you.
No, there's more.
Okay.
But wait, there's more. What is
Don't forget
happening?
to check out our Avowed one
I feel like I'm in a
February
fever
18th,
dream or
featuring
something.
GM Matthew Mercer, Marisha Ray, Travis. This is a one shot. You guys are in.
Yeah.
Marisha Ray.
Wait a minute.
Travis Willingham.
Wait a minute, cause now you're selling me. Now you're selling me. Hold on a second.
About One Shot, February 18th.
February
featuring
18th,
GM
huh?
Matthew Mercer, Marisha Ray, Travis. This is a one shot. You guys are in.
Yeah.
Marisha Ray, Travis Willingham, Anjali Bhamani, Whitney Moore, Sungwon Cho. What?
Yeah.
Those are huge names.
Their faces aren't coming to me, but heck yeah, dude.
I'm lucky to be here.
On Twitch,
Aren't we all?
on Twitch, YouTube, and Beacon.tv at 7 p.m. Pacific. Thank you, Xbox, for sponsoring this episode. Now, Matt, back to you.
Wow.
Thank you, Sam. Now I'm going to show you how to do an actual sponsorship ad.
Dang.
Matt, my sponsorship had so many words.
That's okay. Because our next sponsor is Quip. And they've sent us their amazing new electric toothbrush, the Quip 360. I can't spin it my finger yet, but I'll get to it. The Quip 360 has completely transformed
Come
my
on, Matt. You
routine,
got to get that
which
down
is
before the
necessary.
ad read.
Well, I
Gotta
used
get
to
your
rely on
decks
a manual
up, you know?
toothbrush. Risha knows this, and now I'll never turn back because I got this. The Quip 360 is sleek, effective, and super quiet. No loud buzzing, just a smooth and thorough clean.
Nice.
Turn on your toothbrushes, guys. You're supposed to have them. I have mine on.
This is a travesty, man. What are we doing, guys?
I have it.
It is actually
What happened that they're
scientifically proven to remove 11 times more plaque and whiten your teeth twice as much from day one. Plus, it's backed by the American Dental Association. And if for any reason it's not the right fit for you, you can return it for free within 30 days. But if you love it, you'll get a lifetime warranty and the option to subscribe for free refills every 3 months. Just like the 25,000 5-star reviews and happy mouths already raving about Quip.
All
For
right.
viewers, you can also get 20% off plus free travel case and like this and a countertop stand at getquip.com/critical role. Why am I getting so loud? That's a 20% off.
It's
and a
because you
free
have to
travel
follow
case
Sam.
at getquip.com/critical role.
Wait,
Thank
say
you,
that one more
Quip.
time.
Getquip.com/critical role.
Nailed it.
Marisha, why are you doing that to that man?
Thank you, Quip, for sponsoring this episode.
Because I'll tell you what. Let me see if I can do it.
Wait,
And a free travel case only at getquip.com/critical role.
Yeah, because he's getquip.com/. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Getquip.com. Oh, yeah, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Getquip.com/critical role. I did it, but I tell you what, I get it, man. I understand.
wait,
I
say
feel you.
Thank
that
you,
one more
Quip.
time.
I feel you.
Getquip.com/critical role.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Thank you, Quip, for sponsoring this episode. And that's the end of that. Showed you, Sam.
That was a masterpiece.
That was so good.
That was a
That was
masterpiece.
so
Golf
Great job, guys. Fantastic.
We're also
Clap,
excited
I'm
to finally
clapping.
share the release date for Dagger Heart, our upcoming heroic
Woo.
fantasy tabletop role-playing game designed for player-driven stories.
Yeah.
On May 20th, you'll be able to officially purchase Dagger Heart at Critical Role shops and Darrington Press Guild stores, followed soon after everywhere books and games are sold. I'm so proud, so excited. Can't wait for you all to check it out. Dagger Heart has been such a journey for us over many years with hard work by dozens of incredible creatives and honed through all your help during the open beta playtest last year. In the meantime,
that's
however,
cool.
You can pre-order now at
You guys had an
daggerheart.com.
open beta? That's awesome.
We can't wait for May to come and share this game with you. So excited. I think you'll like it.
Show us
Yes.
your fun girl. Show us your ribbits.
Yes, I want to see those characters.
Great game.
Show us your builds.
It is.
Risha, you're up.
I am. In case you missed it, I'm not sure how you would. If you're watching this, it doesn't matter. In case you missed it, we said a grand farewell to Bell's Hells.
Oh.
Yep. And it's like if
Spoilers.
you're watching, never
Okay,
mind.
so it's finished.
And,
Awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of the closing of a chapter of 10 years worth of stories in our epic 8-hour finale. 8 hours? It's kind of more than that. It was like 8.5.
Yeah.
Pre-show
Still going
and then the
on.
post.
Damn. 8 hours?
Yeah, it was an 8-hour finale that happened last week.
Wow.
And you can catch Matthew Mercer answering all of your burning questions in our latest fireside chat. It is only available on Beacon, so if you haven't checked it out, head over to beacon.tv and start your 7-day free trial now. And of course, as I said before, we will be doing a big campaign wrap-up, but we thought we could have Matt answer some of your immediate questions first.
Just sit down and make it a little more personal. Laura, you're up.
Coming soon! Speaking of our epic 8.5-hour wrap-up, I have this Bell's Hells final stand
Oh, that's
t-shirt,
fire.
artwork by Alan Ryson. Yeah, it's all the members of
That
Bell's
looks
House
pretty.
Live.
I mean, I don't know any of these people
And
on
it's
that
not
shit,
out
but that
yet,
shit
but
looks
you can
dope
sign
though.
up to be notified when
I
it's
can't
in
really see
stock in
much,
our
but it looks really cool. I like
Canada,
that a lot.
UK. Hey,
Wait, where?
Like how they're breaking out of the frame a little bit there, you know?
So he takes up so much
We
real
get
estate.
advanced copies of this one, right?
Oh, I love this. So yeah, check it out.
He's right in the center of the film shoot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. All right.
Laura, you're so smart for never showing these to us before.
I know, right?
I have complaints.
God, this is so cool.
Damn it, Sam. Liam, you're up.
I have beautiful artifacts.
Bro,
to show
everybody's
you.
gonna have an ad?
Chronicles of Exandria.
Oh my God.
The Mighty Nine Part 2 is now
Oh, dope! They got a book
This
for the
stunning
Mighty
art book from our
Nine.
friends at Dark Horse contains over 300 pieces of art and filled with lore and more, all written by our own Danny Carr.
Oh, get out of here! Oh shit! Okay, Danny, I see you.
Killed it. I can't wait for you guys to read.
But it's
her
crazy
work
how,
and
like,
see all this amazing art.
'cause
It is available.
You guys said that she
Glorious
started off as
editions.
a fan,
Standard.
right?
It's pretty good.
And
Pretty,
yeah,
pretty
that's
beautiful.
awesome.
And
That's just awesome, dude.
a deluxe
That's so cool.
edition. It comes with this gorgeous slip.
That's why you gotta love Critical Role, man. They really they support their people and they really try to go above and beyond. Like, it's awesome. That is so nice.
Wait, and this is a print. Oh, like a DM
Gorgeous.
screen?
It's like a little fold out.
It's a print.
Yeah, that's so good. What?
You could use it as a DM screen.
It's like a lithograph.
And then that is filled with things. That is
This is
just.
filled with so many
much
things.
stuff.
Wait, can I show it or no?
It really came out. It's been a work of love. It is gorgeous, and you can find more details about it at darkhorse.com or on where you can get these gorgeous art books.
Yes, those are great for signatures at cons, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
so good.
Very cool.
Is Brayus in that one as
Okay.
well?
Not in any book I work on.
Oh my gosh,
That
this
looks
is
great.
so
It's so
cool.
cool.
See it?
Yeah, take
All right.
Take a
Well, I
gander.
think that concludes our announcements.
boys.
Brennan, get back in here.
Wow. Okay. Wow. That was crazy. Okay.
And with that,
Let's dive right
tonight's
into it.
episode of Exandria Unlimited. Divergence.
Let's peep a new intro. Let's go. Let's go. We know how I feel about Calamity. Holds a special place in my heart, and it sounds like this is taking place right after, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited, guys. Dude, it kind of looks the same with the debris everywhere. What? It's maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm overthinking. I don't know, but. Liam O'Brien. Dun, dun, dun. Got fucking Boss Sing Say over there, man. So everything is made out of sand. Sand theme. I'm assuming it's like sand or like it's a whole bunch of desolation maybe. But this is really cool. Yeah, this is like reminds me of like a miniature Boss Sing Say from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Do I recognize any of that stuff? Probably not. Not recognizing any of that. Celia Rose Gooding. Wow. So, like, what is this story? I'm wondering. Like, does it take place after, or is it just like somebody else's story during, or? Oh, so many questions. Fire, say it.
Hope.
Bro, what if
Dangerous.
Brendan would have been like, fire, bruh? I'd have been like, not again. But this one is hope.
Cruel and painful. You behold on obsidian walls overlooking the fortress prison of Rybad Cole.
I don't know who the fuck that is, but okay.
Your leader, Asmog, a vampiric hobgoblin, dressed in black armor.
All right, hold on. Already, bro, you're making me write things down. Rybad Hole. Imprisoned. In the fortress. Oh no, that's
Fortress prison of Rybad Cole.
okay.
Your leader, Asmog, a
Asmog,
vampiric hobgoblin
vampiric
dressed in black armor, who
goblin.
holds a writhing hobgoblin elder by the throat,
Oh,
lifting him up off the ground.
okay.
The Sundering Lord, ruler of the Steel Keep. This is the commander of the garrison of the prison, which all of you will know from this day to your last. Hope, that which corrodes the soul and weakens the spirit, that sharpest and most painful barb. It can drive you to madness if you let it. No. For you, my pets, I do not wish this. Under his hand, you see, writhing, the elder that is held aloft. Silver streaks in his hair. He wears the clothes of a prisoner, the one who is held aloft, as Asmog raises him ever higher. The Sundering Lord looks at all of you. If pain is what you feel, then it is the comfort of despair you must seek. Surrendering hope is the only balm you will ever know. Some would tell you otherwise. They're fools.
Guy rules with the iron fist, huh?
Him, filling the square of the central plaza of Rybad Cole under a red ash-choked sky. You see 1,000 prisoners on their knees, shackled. Surrounding them, armored fire giants, row upon row of human, half-orc, hobgoblin. You see that there are numerous demons populating the walls, chattering in glee and laughter as they look down at this public display of power. For those who require assistance, ridding themselves of that most painful substance, allow me to inform you, despite the ministrations of the rebellious in nature,
So that little hobgoblin,
when
or
next the
you
red
know,
moon touches
yeah, the goblin that
western
he's holding in his
sky,
hand probably was
we will march to
rebellious
glory
in nature.
and the final defeat of the prime deities for the Strife Emperor! Ho, ho, ho.
Strife Emperor.
The armies assembled on the walls chant in unison. Massive drums, each 40 feet tall, with hobgoblin drummers standing beside them, massive batons in their hands. You look out. Word has just reached the Steel Keep. The Allhammer is dead. Ah! Cheer arises. The Platinum Dragon.
So is this a group of evil people? Like, are they playing bad
And
guys?
of course,
Because am I
the
wrong?
Moonweaver has just met her final.
Am I wrong? Because he said that
What of
Asmog was the
your
leader of their group, right? And he's
divinity?
this guy.
Here he turns to face the hobgoblin, still choking under his supernaturally strong grip. The Changebringer. That mistress.
Or is their
of
leader the
fortune.
one that's
Do you
being
seek
held
good
by this
fortune
person?
before you hear? He drops the hobgoblin to the wall. The hobgoblin elder, a secret worshiper of the Changebringer, raises his head. She has not seemed to save you here. Speak. Do you repent, knowing that your ultimate defeat is soon at hand? You see the hobgoblin look and whisper, I do not. I do not. No? You see Asmog lifts a hand out under the open sun, because even as a vampire, the sun has not shone here in 100 years. Perhaps he has no need of rest. He raises his fingers to snap them, and below you see there is a small family of hobgoblin prisoners looking up, and you see that behind them a group of soldiers draws their weapon to level them at their face. The elder, a thin
Asmog is the
that has
one
had his holy symbol
that was holding
ripped
him
off of it, looks down. I repent. Please don't hurt them. Please don't hurt them.
Damn.
What's that? Speak louder, that the other prisoners might hear. I repent. Change is not coming. The Changebringer cannot save us. Listen to what they say. I'm sorry. I repent.
Damn, just to save the prisoners, huh?
I have wasted my life in worship to her. I do not believe. Persuasive words. I'm glad that you at last have seen the truth before the lie of hope could destroy you.
Damn. What a...
The Strife
Yo,
Emperor
bars
still
already.
does
Running
demand
with the
punishment,
bars.
though. Asmog reaches a clawed hand into the stomach of the Hobgoblin Elder, up
Ooh.
through the chest,
Ooh. Grabs
through
the heart.
neck,
Oh, never mind.
grabs the mouth and skull of this elder from within, and wrenches the head into
Holy
the chest cavity of
shit.
the body. Arm covered in viscera as he sloughs him off, and he falls 150 feet to splatter in the court before you.
Bro.
Asmog smiles,
Hey, yo.
licks the blood off his fingers,
Nah, he's tripping.
turns to a lieutenant, massive human enforcer, thick cast iron armor, who nods, turns back and goes, "What are you waiting for? Back to work, you slugs!" The drums
We
beat,
will
and the prisoners are
rock
yanked through
you.
chains.
Imagine.
Back to work. This is calamity and the terrible work of the betrayers.
Damn, yeah, let's go.
Matt,
Bro. That's what a crazy
I
opening.
would like you to
Not as crazy as the
describe
opening to Calamity,
your character
but crazy though.
for us and what he is currently busy doing with the knowledge that your hand is bleeding under the effort that you now expend.
You see amongst the cacophonous crowd of shouting soldiers and quiet, stunned prisoners, one elder dwarf, probably
so these
far
are
older
prisoners.
looking
Okay,
due
these are
to
all
his
prisoners.
recent life than actual age, but his gray and white streaked hair itself, a tattered mess of a tangled mane, its beard itself kind of tattered and burned at the edges at the very tips. Very simple, kind of gray, dirty clothing with an open kind of loose vest around it.
Damn, they're starting
a
off at level 0.
stoneworking hammer in one hand.
But this is not
The
something that's
one
like a
hand
mini
he has,
campaign, so
where
it
the
makes
left
sense
arm
that they're
itself is
starting
gone
literally,
past the elbow.
literally,
Place a,
literally,
rough
from
metal
square
handle
one.
that looks like iron
Literally.
slag, cauterized what may have been a wound or a punishment of some past moment. But he takes all this display in, emotionless, brow just low, a familiar display before he turns around amongst the rest of the quarry members that he works alongside.
You march
Yeah.
down into the pit. you and your fellow prisoners, and resume quarrying deep, deep down. Even the red smudge of where some distant sun touches the sky, that vanishes as well under the haze of dust and rock. You hear coughing, shouting, whimpering and wailing nearby as some collapse under the strain. You return to a massive slab of this deep volcanic rock that will be quarried here and shipped out to make some new castle at some far distant edge of the Strife Emperor's empire. You've been here so long that there are parts of the world before you can barely remember. Your family name is gone. What life was like before this is hard to recall. Go ahead, if you'd be so kind, and give me a stonemason's tools check to make sure that you can work fast enough to avoid
Stonemason's
punishment.
tool check. What is that?
All right. That history check. What's supposed to? That's going to be
History
a 19.
check? Okay. Damn. Damn.
Injured though you are,
Fantastic roll.
you take to your work. You've done this 100? No, more than 100 times. Have you done it 1,000 times? You might have. And as our audience at home can see, what you add to this roll, you add from an NPC stat block.
Huh?
This is a very different story here in the world of Exandria.
Level 20.
Oh no.
Garn's sitting pretty at 13 hit points. So.
Hey,
Nice.
for a level 0 NPC for a challenge rating, what, 1/4, 1/8?
1/8.
A challenge rating, 1/8 NPC.
I don't understand any of this stuff, any of this terminology, but hell yeah, dude.
On a 19,
I'm not sure if it's important.
You get to work carving the stone. There's like a deep familiarity here in this place. You know how to work the earth here. Deep volcanic activity. It's familiar underneath the hammer in your hand. You, having this terrible injury, get the
Aren't
chisel
dwarves
or the
known
crook of your arm and
for their
manage to strike
craftsmanship,
against it
though?
with your other hand,
Like in just
working as
general
fast as you
lore,
can.
or am I misremembering something? Like as
And
far as like
I'd like
smithing
to
and stuff
make
like that, aren't they like really good
wisdom
inventors
saving
in
throw with
general?
Disadvantage for me.
A majestic 9.
Sheesh. Hey, listen. Level 0, 9 ain't
As
bad,
you
right?
continue to work, you hear a voice nearby as you're continuing to push through, and it reaches out to you speaking. Dad?
Huh?
Papa, turn around. Where are you?
Keep working. Can't turn around.
You hear laughter.
Bro is being
behind you
haunted by
somewhere.
ghosts of his past?
You can smell something like some kind of crackling of a fire and roast meat, children laughing somewhere, an old voice. Gather round, gather round. Well, there's plenty to go. Ogman, have you been giving them cracklings off of the roast? Because that's for later. Save it for dinner. More laughing. Another voice says, well, we've been down there mining and we found a new vein down there. It's good for the whole clan. We'll be able to come together. I should imagine there'd be some. And you hear a On that 9 wisdom check, you feel a hand on your shoulder. Pop, turn around.
Nah, bro. What?
Slowly glance.
Oh no, it's gonna be like a
It's a
something
beautiful
crazy.
hall.
Oh no.
Fine dwarven tables set out, heaping bowls of buttery roast mushrooms and fresh bread, brown bread. You can smell the steam coming off of it. You see a beautiful handful of your nephews and nieces, all with children of their own,
Damn,
gathered
man,
around,
poor guy,
speaking
dude.
to each other. You see one of them says, "Well, the bridge will be the longest bridge we've ever seen. It'll connect the old highway that runs down.
Like all
under
this
the
is what
pass
used to
back
be,
the
and
main
he's a
city."
prisoner in
You
this
see, it says, "Well, it's
hellscape
good
is
work for Masons." You see
insane,
that
man.
nod, say, "Good work."
But
for
this is, I guess, his way
You
of
see
going
kids
to like his
scamper
happy place,
underneath. One of them
maybe.
has a little copper mechanical toy, runs through, and you turn and you see your son looking up at you. This is Dari. Dad, what are you so busy with?
Dory, I'm just trying to make sure we all got places to go home.
Well, I know you're trying to take care of us, but the point of all this hard work is to make something worth sharing. We want to share it with you.
I know, you're right. It's been a long week, and yeah, no, I'm not one to give myself to rest unearned, but
Oh, I have no part of resting, that's for sure. You see, you feel your brother put his arm around you. You can't quite see his face for some reason. I think his name is... God, what was his name? You feel a tankard pushed into your chest. You see a foam of ale coming off the top of the tankard.
careful what you said that, boy. Don't want him to smell like him and drinking on the job.
When Garen's around, no ale will touch the table, that's for certain.
Damn. You see that little bit of improv right there? Come on, man.
Kids running in this place.
Come on, man.
What is Garen
Goats right
feeling
here.
in this moment?
I think he spent so much time numb and outside of himself. His mind is instinctually seizing whatever this might be to provide some comfort, and he is lost in the memory.
So sad he
For a
can't
brief
even
second
remember what his
forgets
brother's face looked like or his brother's name.
Everything else.
It feels really good to forget everything else.
Yeah, I bet.
You're led towards a table, and there's a seat ready for you. A dwarven woman smiles at you. This is your niece, Asha, and she puts a grandchild on your lap. Looks up, and you see that the grandchild sort of cocks ahead and begins to dig through your beard, looking for something.
Making a nest there,
She
child.
says, "Cousin Gary told me that hid treats in your beard."
Well, I do, but I hide them quite well. So you gotta keep searching.
I got in trouble at school for stealing.
That's only because you're still learning to do it proper.
Fire.
I'll be as good with my hands as my dad and my ma and you, Grandad, because you is it because we're stonemasons, because you're a stonemason, and because your dad was a stonemason and his dad was a stonemason.
Aye, it's tradition. We're good with our hands. I mean, sure, that wherever we find home, we have a place to put our heads down, to keep you and your mother and the rest of us safe. A place with a warm fire. And that is something worth fighting for. Something worth working for. Maybe one day I'll show you how to properly carve this beautiful and rich Exandrian land into what your mind's eye can see. Something that'll last.
All I can
far
hope
after
is
you're
that
gone.
Some
Your
of these people are
grandchild
alive.
continues to speak, but you're not able to hear what they're saying anymore. You hear voices. Dad, I'm scared. Dad, Grandpa, I'm scared. I'm scared.
It's all right. We built Uther strong. It'll hold. Just stay safe. Stay back.
Please take care of us. Please take care. And with that, you feel suddenly that these like voices of your family calling out in fear, and you awaken horizontal on the ground on that failed wisdom save, having passed out due to exhaustion or possibly age, as a boot thunders into your stomach.
Now look at this, a lazy prisoner sleeping on the job, innit?
Aye, sorry. It's just...
I didn't know you gotta teach a lesson when someone's still out.
And you see that there is a goblin enforcer here. This is Cuzzle, who just begins to thunder this boot into your stomach over and over again. He's going to make an attack roll. That is a hit, and he deals 4 points of damage to you.
Damn, dog. Already?
Now, explain to me why you should go without being punished.
I cannot. Punish me as you will, but I can't work if I can't stand.
Give me a persuasion check. The difficulty is 15.
Ooh, let's do it.
16.
Let's go.
That's right, he does need to work, doesn't he?
You see that standing over him, there is an enormous sort of human lord who looks around and says, "Why did you fall asleep?"
I guess the day's exhaustion caught up to me and need some water, drink, but I'll be right. I'll be right.
He lashes at you for 5 points of damage.
Come on, dog. Is he gonna make it out the first episode?
You need water. Is that your place to determine when you require sustenance or aid?
No. My apologies. It was but a suggestion.
You see, he says, looks down at the goblin. Kazu, see that his water share is given to another prisoner. And turns around. I'll need a constitution saving throw from you.
Yeah, like, come on.
Natural 20.
Okay, all right.
Hell yes.
Hell yeah. Yep. We're okay. He made it. He's still making it. He's still
You
kicking.
continue to work through the injuries as you have received them. And what I would love is, as you are down here in the pit, I would love for Celia for you to describe your character as she walks through the pit looking for those who are injured.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Rainier, she
Whoa,
is
what a
walking
name.
through the pit. She's dark brown skin, white silver locks that she tries to keep them from fusing. She is walking around the pit, listening but trying not to absorb the sounds that are surrounding her, the screaming, the wailing. She is hoping that her eyes, her very, very observant eyes, can sort of clock the people that she's looking for. She's trying to make sure that no limps are any worse than they were yesterday, or that there is no one looking more sickly than they were the day before. She isn't a healer, she's a preserver of these bodies. And
Interesting.
her instinct and want to care is something that she constantly fights, because after the display today, she's reminded that her hope, while she maintains it, is something that she must hide.
As you move through this place, give me either perception.
What is she? Is
medicine.
she looks like, judging by the ears, she's an elf of some sorts.
Rainier, she is walking through the pit. She's dark brown skin, white silver locks that she tries to keep them from fusing. She
Half elf?
is walking around the pit.
I don't know. We'll
More
see.
sickly than the preserver. Care is reminded.
As you move through this place, give me either perception or medicine. And you may do so with advantage.
Sweet.
D20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
It's a 20-sided one.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
All right, so she seems like she may be fairly new, maybe.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Or she just, oh shit, nice.
Wow.
You know, she doesn't know
Yeah,
everything like
your eyes
offhand,
moving
like
through
you
this
know, a lot of
place.
these guys may.
Looking at
That's cool.
the horror after a big public display, and you've been here not as long as most, but even in the short time that you've been here, you've seen these public displays a couple times. If anything, they're becoming more frequent. Where they will find, in this case, you believe there was a genuine devotee of one of the prime deities. Sometimes you wonder if they even were genuine. Looking around for those that are in harm's way, there is someone that you would have probably missed on anything other than a nat 20 because he's not holding his body in any way like he is incapable of continuing to work. But you notice through basically the shimmer of still wet blood in his garments that Garin is working through an injury that probably would have killed most of the prisoners here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I turn to Garin, and I just ask him very plainly, you want my help this time?
Yeah. I think I'm all right. I don't want you to.
Garin, you don't have to do this. Let's just patch you up.
You see Cuzzle walks over to you, sort of smiling.
Come on,
He's got
Cuzzle,
sort of
go
like a
somewhere, bro.
Leather kind of vest on, sort of leather breeches. Walks over and goes,
Ah, me, pleasure to have you down here in the pit again.
Hi, Cuzzle. You're doing a number.
Well, you gotta keep rowdy ones like this one in line.
You make my job so easy, Cuzzle. Thank you.
We knock them down, you set them up.
Nia does not like the idea of
Come
working
on,
with
Brennan.
Cuzzle,
Why you gotta do
having
that?
anything in like community with him. The idea of her being a part of what makes Cuzzle enjoy his job makes her sick to her stomach. So she bites her tongue and tries to duck and get Garn to the mop.
you see, he says, you see that Cuz looks over and says,
I know, you're taking my fella here away from me.
Well, yes, you knock him down, I set him up.
Intentionally cough blood into the white beard.
Disgusting.
Let me take care of this, Cuzzle. We'll be back before you know it.
All right, well, you gotta do what you gotta do, ain't you? 'Cause otherwise, you know, they get out of order.
We wouldn't have that now.
So,
would we?
is she like?
Thank you, Kazoo.
Sounds like she's playing both sides a little bit, or like that she's got
She
some favor
hates
with everyone.
The apologizing that Garen does, which she understands that everyone has their own survival instincts, but the idea that you it pisses her off, it bothers her. She doesn't let it show because she understands that she does not want to be in Garen's situation. But
Okay, maybe not.
just
Maybe she's just
keeps
a
it moving,
favorable
bites her tongue,
prisoner
keeps
because
pushing.
of what
you
she's
see Cuz looks
tasked to
out at
do.
you and says,
If we don't make it, let us know, because we can use the iron from that arm cap. We'll make a special knife just out of him in memorial for our longest serving prisoner. You've been here since before I was here.
It would be an honor to be remembered.
I've never known you as sentimental, Cuzzle. It's
What?
almost like you're having a heart.
You've been here long enough. You can't help but find some kinship.
Yeah.
But we're all one big family, ain't we? Everyone gets what they deserve. Those of us who are loyal to the Strife Emperor, and those of us who have crossed him.
And you see that he says,
And I do have a heart. It beats for all those who do as they're supposed to.
and you see that larger armored human just drops a sort of like cudgel at the end of a length of chain, just, and goes, enough fraternizing. You, prisoner, you are given leave to walk freely to tend to those who are harmed here.
So she is a
Do not joke
prisoner.
at the expense of those who carry out the Strife Emperor's order.
Right. It won't happen again.
As you, Nia, move from this place with Garin, you guys get out of earshot of Cuzzle and the other sort of sergeants and lieutenants of the pit.
You didn't have to help me. I could keep going.
That means nothing. You were on the floor.
Wasn't the first time. Wasn't the 12th.
Obviously, but when you fall, and if you keep going and going and going, they're going to turn to me. And if you're not going to stick up for yourself, do it for me, please.
Hey, you're right.
Thank you.
You're right. Thank you.
Do you know what happened? I didn't see anything. I was walking around, and I heard more than I saw.
I think for a moment I was too tired not to hope.
I was too tired not to hope. What a bar,
Just-
man.
I took a nap. That's all. They don't
Went
like
to
that,
his
you
happy
know.
place. Form of like meditation,
Never known
man.
to nap.
I mean, it was an unintentional meditation, but hey, he had a nice little dream.
It's a strange times.
Strange times.
How you holding up?
I'm tired. I'm angry. I'm sick of waiting and waiting. I keep my hope quiet, but I will never let them take it from me.
Hell yeah.
Change is coming. Change is coming.
So interesting, man. He's been there longer than anyone, yet still holds on to hope.
It is.
It's a beautiful
He
thing.
says, not believing a word.
Give me an insight check, Nia.
Okay. My pal believes me, right? That's an okay. Wisdom. Say check or say
Insight.
Oh, insight. D. Oh, not bad. 16.
16.
Okay, all right.
What does Nia see as she says that change will come on Garin's face?
He sighs in the way that a parent does to a child that speaks in falsehoods and fables. Not to knock it out of your hand, but certainly hope has faded from his eyes long ago.
No, he
Nia
says
sees
he's
that,
got some hope. He just said, didn't he
receives
say he had
that,
hope? Did I mishear?
And in her
Did I mishear what he said?
ever naive defiance, decides not to address it. She just feels in her youth that she could somehow know better than this person who has been here long before her.
Yeah.
And we move from there to a different part. As you guys head to the mop, the infirmary, the sort of horrifically named infirmary, because that's mostly what you do is just mop people up.
Yeah.
We head.
That's unfortunate. I'm going to stop this part here, though. All right, guys. So that was the first part of my reaction to episode 1 of Exandria Unlimited Divergence, or Exandria. You know, this is another. You literally just said it. You guys know I have trouble saying Exandria. You get it. Anyways, if you made it this far, please leave a like. Maybe subscribe if you want to see more. And I'm going to get into my thoughts. If you're interested, you guys know the deal. Here we go. I am so happy that I came across this because truthfully, I had no idea. Yeah, we excited. Excited. Like I said, I hope that there's not anything that's too crazy spoilery or, anything like that. If it's something that I just don't know about, then I just don't know about it. And that's okay. But so far, man, it's giving me the same sort of vibe as I want to say a little bit of Calamity, but like also I don't know why I'm just getting like the vibe of like Escape from the Bloodkeep, but it's because like I'm really getting like a whole like a Lord of the Rings sort of vibe, like these poor prisoners, like not even that, like it's like the Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor, right? Like those games. That feeling of just like hopelessness, especially with like Shadow of Mordor, with just these orcs ordering these slaves around, and like it's you got these larger than life, villains and stuff who are just so extremely unnecessarily more powerful than the prisoners that are there. um and I'm just getting like the vibe of like the setting is like the same setting as Shadow of Mordor and stuff like that. But yeah, that's Lord of the Rings, right? But like that's the setting that like I picture them in. And uh it's it's great. I like that Matt is playing a character who's a bit older. First of all, it's always a pleasure to see Matt, play. The only thing I've seen him play in a little bit has been Escape from the Bloodkeep, but I'm glad to see another series here that we can see him playing a character. And he's playing like somebody who's like older, an elden dwarf, who's I mean, going through it, and he's been there for longer than everybody as a prisoner. Um, but his improv skills are great. I feel tremendously for this character. What's his name? Garen, right? Somebody who's been in prison for so long that he's forgotten, so much of his past life, to even where his brother's face is just he can't even think of what his brother looks like, and can't even remember his brother's name. And but he still has like these fond memories of like a time that it once was, of where things were okay and there was hope, and he was hoping to pass on his knowledge and his hope and his dreams onto his granddaughter and his family, build a better world for his family. And he still has that in him because he dreamed about it. I don't think that he would dream about something like that if he didn't still have that hope, even though he claims he doesn't have it. I think he's telling himself, like, it's one of those like defense mechanisms of like, even though deep down he does have hope, he's trying to like push it aside and just not even like uh uh acknowledge it, because if he doesn't have hope, he won't be disappointed. It's sort of like a defense mechanism, and it's sad. It's a sad thing. It's a tragic thing, and I really hope that he escapes. We have Rania, I think is how you pronounced it, but they call her Nia, right? Who is another prisoner, but who has a little more leeway just because of her ability to help, keep these prisoners up, even if it's probably not by much. I mean, hell, who are we kidding? Everybody's running on fumes over here, I'm quite certain. But because of her role, she's able to keep these slaves and these prisoners up and running at least, and she's given a little bit more freedom because of that. Um, but I'm pretty sure that she's gonna help, with her hope and with the little hope deep down that Garen has. I think that they'll be able to find their escape soon. I mean, hell, it's episode 1, it's 5 hours. I'm sure something's going to happen. We still haven't met um the other characters here, and again, I'm forgetting everybody's name. Yeah, what was it? Jasmine and Alexander, I think their names are. I didn't even like put it down in my notes, but I think that's what their names are. And Liam, I know Liam. And I think that once they, group up and the gang's all here, the the prison break is going to be glorious. Or I'm wondering if, I mean, I hope that the whole I hope that the whole campaign doesn't revolve around them escaping the prison. Um but I mean, I'm sure that they're going to have to escape the prison, level up, find out some things, you know what I mean? And then probably have to come back here where it all began to take out Asmog. It's because he's the big bad. Maybe even the Rybad Cole. Maybe he's gonna come back. Seems like Asmog is just a really, really strong. Like he's the one that's in charge for now. And maybe Rybat will come back. I don't know, man. I'm just spitballing here based off of what I know. But I mean, this has been like great so far. A lot of fun. And I'm really excited to see more. Let me guys know let me guys, Jesus, let me know what you guys thought about this. And if you'd like to see more, if this is something you'd like to see more of as a series of reactions to this. And yeah, man, anything I missed, you let me know. Any context, let me know. And if you want to tell me a little bit more about these people that I don't know about who are playing in this campaign, also let me know. But I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I look forward to seeing some more. But until then, right? Have a good morning, afternoon, or night. Stay safe. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one. If part 2 is not up on the screen right now for you to click on, whatever YouTube deems as best for you to watch that you might like on this channel is going to be there. Give it a check, give it a watch. Peace.